can we help our children deal with the current situation going on in Israel and worldwide? It is important to have a conversation with our children or teen, and you can ask them the question, what are your thoughts about what's going on in the world? And your child may say, I don't feel comfortable talking about that. Respect that. Don't push them to talk if they don't feel comfortable. Children and teens react differently when situations are going on in their life. Some feel more comfortable talking about it, and some feel more comfortable not talking about it, especially if they're being pushed to talk about it. Allow them to talk when they are ready to talk. It is important to let them know that they should feel comfortable talking to you whenever they feel comfortable to talk, so they know that even if they don't feel comfortable to talk now, they can always come back to you at a later time and have a discussion with you later. So back to the question, what do you think? What are your thoughts about what's going on in the world now? It is important to give them empathy. If they share their thoughts and you tell them, yes, it is painful, it is hard, we don't understand why this is happening. Adults are having a hard time understanding that as well. Empathy is very important. That's number one. Number two, validate their feelings. It is normal to feel uncomfortable. It is normal to feel scared. It is normal to feel anxious. Adults feel it as well. Don't ever tell them, nah, don't be silly about it. And on the flip side, also don't increase their anxiety. Don't tell them how bad the situation is out there. Make sure that you feel comfortable before you start having a conversation with them and feel ready to be able to answer them from a calm perspective. So number one, we had empathy. Number two, validate their feelings. Number three, encourage communication. Let them know that anytime you feel anxious, anytime you feel there's something on your mind, or anytime you feel uncomfortable, you could always come speak to me. I may not have all the answers, but I'm always going to be a listening ear, and I'm always going to try to be as supportive as possible. Number four, share some of your own coping strategies. Let them know, when I feel stressed, when I feel anxious, when I feel scared, this is what I do. And some examples are deep breathing. I inhale, deep breath, I blow out slowly. Sometimes I take a walk when I feel anxious. I listen to music to calm me down, or any other strategies that you have that helps you cope with stressful times. What can we do to help the situation? And your child may want to know, I want to help. I'm not part of the army. What can we do? What can I do to help? Doing something small in their honor, in the schus for the people that are in this difficult situation, could help us knowing that we're doing something to help them. It could be a small Ben Adam L'Chaver piece. It could be something small that I'm caring about someone else. I'm doing something nice to someone else. I'm thinking about someone else. I'm learning something extra. I'm davening an extra tefillah for those in Israel and around the world that are in this situation right now. My part is not necessarily to fight. My part right now is I'm going to do something in their schus, in their honor. When people come together, the closer they are, the warmer they feel. Our job now is to make Klal Yisrael feel warm, feel close. We are there for each other. We're here to help each other. We're not here to understand what's happening, why it's happening. We're here now to support each other, and that's our goal. Our goal is to be able to help others through bringing Klal Yisrael closer, saying an extra tefillah, doing something extra for their sake. By default, we're helping ourselves, being part of the difficult situation that our brothers and sisters are faced with. Keep away from the details and images. They just create a tremendous amount of anxiety and discomfort, and we don't want to do that. We want to make everyone feel more comfortable and not expose them to just scare them more or make them feel more anxious. So open communication is going to help. Let your child know that you're always going to be there to them to support them, and they should feel comfortable asking for interventions and asking for help.